Want to talk about what's going on over in China.
Nuclear warheads, the weapons of mass destruction, the missiles are on the Lord's band and pointed at every nation. Time gets shorter. Crates of guns and ammo from country to country. They go debating the
It's bad. I'm just trying to raise a little awareness because at some point, if I can, I want to try and find a reliable way to get some money over to some of these people. In case nobody knows, in case you don't know, some massive flooding going on over there, and it's pretty bad. There's a thing called the Three Gorges Dam. I don't know if you have ever heard of it or not, but this is the Three Gorges Dam, and it's like the biggest dam in the world, biggest hydroelectric dam in the world, and it's been raining for like the last 2 weeks over in China now. But this was the year 2009 that they took a satellite picture. This is the year 2018, and you can see the difference. Now, I don't know. The officials in China say it's a satellite problem, not the problem with the dam, which could be. I mean, you got cloud coverage or whatnot. It could distort the image a little bit. Nobody knows. I haven't seen actual pictures from on the ground to, clarify this anymore. But this is the pictures that I've seen so far. And it's pretty bad. There's a lot of flooding downstream, especially like in Wuhan. They're getting flooded out really bad right now too. And those people in Wuhan have been through enough already this year. So I'm just, if I can find a reliable way to get money over to them, I'd like to do it. And for you lefties out there, this is a good cause. It's not going to get paid for by taxes. So quit being cheapskates and open up your pocketbook. And for your righties out there, I don't care what you think about the Chinese government. I don't care what you think about the trade deals or Donald Trump or any of that. These are real people with real lives. And there's a lot of people that are homeless and have gotten their lives destroyed by this thing. So, massive flooding seen above and below in the Three Gorges Dam is putting its purpose and stability into question. In addition to generating electricity, one of the major stated purposes of the Three Gorges Dam was to help put a stop to the endless cycle of flooding seen along the Yangtze River for centuries. However, out of fears that this summer's floods upstream would overwhelm the Mammoth Showpiece project, its reservoir has been kept low by allegedly unleashing the sluice gates on lower reaches of the river, resulting in tremendous flooding below. Torrential rainfall over the past several days has brought disastrous flooding to 26 provinces in China, endangering more than 10 million people. Thus far, 13 rivers in Sichuan, Chongqing, and Guangxi and other areas have seen extensive flooding and more rain predicted. Severe flood warnings have been issued for these rivers, including the Yangtze, well into Monday, today. You can see that's just horrible, devastating. According to the Hong Kong Economic Times, China's Ministry of Emergency Management said that this year's floods have affected 26 provinces and 11.22 million people. At present, the Yangtze River Basin has entered the main flood season, which is at critical stage. Since June 20th, torrential rain has fallen in the middle and lower reaches of Yangtze River, leading to floodwaters that exceed the warning line on 58 rivers in 12 cities and provinces, including Chongqing, Sichuan, and Guizhou. The Ministry of Water Resources predicted that from Sunday through Monday, the upper reaches of the Yangtze River, Chu River, Three Gorges Reservoir region, middle reaches of the Qing River, Han River, Tangbai River, lower reaches of the Chaohu River Lake Basin, Chu River, Qinghai River, Yingjiang River, upper reaches of the Hui River, Taihu Lake, and the surrounding river network areas will all see significant rises in water levels. On Saturday and Sunday, multiple videos posted on social media showed that the city of Yiqing, which sits just below the Three Gorges Dam, experiencing extensive flooding. Residents were cited on social media as suspecting that the flooding is a result of a massive dam opening. The massive dam opening its sluice gates to relieve stress on its structure, while ordinary citizens pay the price below. China's state-run media mouthpiece, China.org, reports that the floods have affected 12 million people, with 78 people reported dead or missing. An estimated 8,000 homes have been destroyed, 97,000 homes suffering damage in 13 provinces. Damages have reached 25.7 billion yuan, which is $3.6 billion in the U.S. According to China's Ministry of Emergency Management, this bout of flooding is the worst China has seen since the Three Gorges Dam was completed in 2003. The last time China saw such a large-scale flooding was in 1998, when over 2,000 people perished and 3 million homes were destroyed. So, this is somebody who was on the dam. How much water is actually going out through the sluice gates. And this is a little video of from Yiqing, which is in the Hubei province, which is where Wuhan is. You can see.
那免的车啊，免。我累啊！我的天哪，累啊！
Here's another one.
来宜昌冲浪了，来冲浪了！我操，他妈的，免费冲浪啊，免费冲浪！
You can see that these people are in trouble. Deep trouble. So, I have a couple of pictures here. I went to Chongqing. I was in Chongqing. Was the view from my hotel room that I took. It's absolutely gorgeous. The people were absolutely wonderful. And this is the Yangtze River. That was right on the Yangtze River. And you can't really see it, but there's another bridge over here, which is this bridge right here. Okay. And well, I took a tour on one of these boats, and they just go up the Yangtze, and they you can see the city and everything. It's absolutely breathtakingly gorgeous. Here's another picture of it. But I want to show you this. This right here. This little beam right here. I want to show you this because this will put it in a little perspective in Chongqing. Okay, this is when I was there. You can see the water where the water levels are. You can notice there's these 4 buildings here and this little area here. Okay, and you can see the base of the bridge of this bridge, and you can see let me get this down so I can click back. Okay, you can see this, there's the 4 buildings there. You can see the base of the bridge, and you can see that there's like little islands and stuff out in the middle. And to put it in perspective, this is a huge, like, cruise ship. These things are massive. I wish I would have put another picture up of one of the ships that we were on. But this is like a huge cruise ship, okay? It probably holds 300 people. I mean, it was just amazing. But it just gives you a little perspective on the size of everything. So what I want to show you is that this is where this bridge is now, okay? You can see where the water level is. There's those 4 buildings. There's that little area there. So it's looking in the same direction as the picture that I showed you before. As this picture here. Okay, it's looking at the same direction probably from maybe one of these rooftops here. They probably took this picture. But you can see the difference. There's the water line is probably way up to there. Let me get this bigger so you can see it better. So there's the picture there. Okay, the 4 buildings are there. The little area is there. You can see that there is the cruise ship, how big the cruise ship is, and that doesn't even touch the top of the water, the wall there. And you can see the basin. And there's the picture of today, from today. The water's all the way up to the top of the wall. There's those 4 buildings in that little area, so you're looking in the same direction, and it's way up. You can't even see the base anymore. Now here's the problem: is that bridges like this, you'll have a lot of the Yangtze River flows incredibly fast in the first place. When I was there, I was just amazed at how fast the current was. If you ever fell in, you'd be done. It's over with, because it just was so fast. I couldn't believe it. It scared me because we had to walk across this this bridge when we got off the ship. We had to walk across this bridge, and it was just like pylons, and it was really scared the hell out of me. And all there was like a little rope that you could hang on to. But just watching that water go underneath these pylons as I'm walking across them was really pretty scary. So with all this new amount of water going through, I couldn't imagine how fast that water is going. And if you get a lot of debris and things, now this is Chongqing, so it's kind of up above. It's like right where the dam is, so you're not going to get a lot of debris here. But down river a little ways in Yichang, you got a lot of debris coming through, and a lot of trees and houses and everything else. So it's destroying everything. So that's what I wanted to show you today. For any of you that know me, my girlfriend lives in Sichuan, in Chengdu, and she's doing okay. She's fine so far. Still has heavy chance that the Sichuan Basin will flood if it keeps raining like it is. Which could put her in danger. But I don't think it's going to. The Chinese government has kind of a hard decision to make kind of right now, because they either don't open the sluice gates and let this water go out and have a chance of this dam bursting, which would cause untoward millions of deaths. Or they can try to hold back as much water as they can, which means the Sichuan Basin will probably flood, which is the city of Chengdu. Plus, the biggest problem is not even from this yet. It's later on, because most of the farmland in China is along the Yangtze River, because it's the most fertile land there is. So, the problem is that a lot of these farms are flooding out now, and they're going to have a issue with food later. That's going to be the problem. I mean, houses can get rebuilt, stuff can get cleaned up, but if there's no food, it's going to be bad. So I'm got a few sources I can go to try to get some money to the right places. Problem is, there's a lot of corruption in China. So getting money over there, not having it go to get in the wrong hands is kind of tough to do. But I do have some people that I know of. I don't know them yet, but I will introduce myself at some point here, and try to get the money in the right hands. So, I haven't set anything up yet. I got to do some research first, but if I do, I'll surely let everybody know. All right, I just wanted to make this. I just wanted to make you aware of what's going on over there for right now, and hopefully we can all pray for the people over there and stop our petty bullshit over here. And you know, you got a real tragedy going on in China. A real tragedy. So let's stop our petty bullshit. Come together and help some people that are desperate need. So that's all I got to say. All right. I'll let you guys know when I do a little more research on this. Thanks. Hit the subscribe button. See ya.